We're here with Mr. John Cannon of the RGV Bravos. John, a lot of news, a lot of breaking news that went on today, but, some important news that, for yourself also, why don't you tell everybody your new position that you have with the RGV Bravos?
Well, it actually came to a shocker today. Kayan and I have been talking about myself taking over the role as general manager. Did I realize it was going to happen today? No. I thought we were here to talk about the Ocelot and the future of the team. What he announced today, honestly, I never expected it, but it's a big honor. I think I've deserved it. I've earned it. I've been working very hard, but again, it can't be done without my staff and without everybody that's helped us through this. So I'm just real excited. This is my dream come true.
Now, talk to us about the overall season. You guys took over, didn't have a lot of time with everything, with getting players and stuff like that. Just talk about the overall season, your thoughts on that.
It was tough. It was tough. Anytime I've only been with the team, I'm coming up on my second month on August the 1st. So, taking over, obviously I knew it was going to be a challenge, but it was a challenge that I was willing to take. Within that time, we have secured a program, which, we didn't expect to have. We've brought on some other sponsors. We have developed a little bit of a fan base. And we have a team that we can build around. I think winning the game at the end of the season was a big stepping stone for us. Again, Rome wasn't built in a day. It takes time to build it. But, hey, we made it. We survived. That was the biggest thing. Let's get through the season. Let's survive, and let's prepare for next year. Like Crew said, we took the good with the bad with the good. So now it's our turn. Now it's the fun time. Now we get to go out and do what we want to do and promote this team the way we want to. But to me, we survived, and that was the main thing, is we made it.
Now, one of the things that was talked about today was that the Bravos switched from pro status to amateur status. Can you talk to us about that?
Yes. Again, last year, I couldn't tell you exactly what happened with the team. I wasn't here. I do understand that they were pro status. But when Kayan took over the team, again, the majority of our players are college athletes. Being college athletes, it is a violation if you pay your players. They lose their eligibility, they lose their scholarships. We would never want to do this to any of our guys. Not to mention, in the PDL, when we did our research, we noticed that a lot of the guys were amateurs. And the thing is, it's a chance for them to move up to Division II and Division I and get paid. So this is a stepping stone. The majority of our team, they're young guys. You're looking at 18, 19, maybe 20-year-old kids. But, I think the philosophy was still the same, is we want to get them to where they need to be. As Kayan said, within 2 years, we're hoping to make the jump to Division II and pay the players. But we pretty much did it because, obviously we talked to some of the other teams. And again, with him taking over 45 days in the season, no sponsorships, no revenue whatsoever, it was almost impossible. But again, we made do with what we had, and we made it. We got through.
Now, the word that you guys have been saying, stepping stone, that Emmanuel Harris, one of your players, actually just got invited to New York to play for Division I, Division I soccer team. Talk to us about that.
Okay, that actually came to us as kind of a shock. I believe it was not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before. We were coming back from Houston, and we stopped in Refugio to eat, with Dairy Queen, and Coach and I were sitting there talking about the game. Obviously, we were coming off a heartbreaking loss. But Emmanuel came up and said, hey, guys, can I talk to you? And he sat down with us and said, I think I'm going to have to leave the team. And, we were both all kind of shocked thinking, well, what's going on here? Well, he told us that he got an invitation-only invite with FC New York to try out, which is a brand-new expansion team in the USL Division I. Well, of course, we were elated when we heard it. And we said, well, Emmanuel, of course. You have to take this. If he were to tell me I want to stay with the Bravos, I would have kicked him out of the van and made him walk home. Again, a stepping stone, positive into the right direction. That's what we're looking at doing. If he made it, we haven't heard from him yet. I know, obviously, he rushed to get home. He had to rush to get to New York. I believe the tryouts were Saturday and Sunday, and then he's got to drive back. He has not contacted us. I haven't talked to the coaches as to how he did. Hopefully, God willing, he made it. But even if he didn't, just the fact that they're looking at some of our players, that's huge. We've already told Emmanuel that if he doesn't make it, he is, of course, more than welcome to come back to the Bravos family next season. But to be honest with you, I really hope he made it, because if it does, it opens the doors for Gamboa. It opens the doors for Nava and some of our other star players. Not to say some of the other guys, aren't star players, but again, we all know who our studs were this year. And I just wish him the best of luck. We wished him luck. We told him, to go get him, to do the best he could to represent the Valley and represent the Bravos.